Welcome back, y'all, to another edition of the Zoe and Jen podcast. I am Zoe,
And I'm Jen
and this is the pandemic
with the
episode,
pandemic podcast.
podcast episode. We haven't been here in a while, so we've been doing some things. I think the week before the vacation,
Well, our original spring break.
yeah,
Yeah.
we just didn't do one. I forgot what we went. I know we went to a couple places. We did a couple
We
things.
did?
Yeah, we went to um
I don't remember.
uh
I know we were busy
yeah.
so when we don't
I'm thinking about the rodeo. I don't know why I'm thinking about the rodeo. That was
that
Friday.
was a Friday night.
Yeah, never mind.
Um when we don't post on expected days, I usually try to put something on the Instagram story or the Facebook page and let you guys know what is going on. I don't even know if I did that. I think I did. I think I did like a short one. It's like we're living our life.
Yeah.
And that's why we didn't do one.
I forgot what we did though. But anyway, yeah. So we did that, and then last week, of course, was spring break. So we didn't do anything there, even though we didn't do anything here. Our plan was to go to Dallas
Yeah.
and live it up out there, and go to water park and stuff like that. I don't know. I don't even think we had a major pin
I had
plan.
a little bit of an itinerary for the kids,
Yeah.
but because it was going to be for the kids,
Mm-hmm.
but then
Yeah.
Corona.
Yeah. So yeah, we was hearing about the corona like a week prior. We was hearing about, cases that was coming on.
Yeah.
And so we made a decision. I put my foot down and made a decision that we're not going to go to Dallas. So like that Monday of spring break, you kept coming back like we should
You
have went to
sure?
Dallas.
We could just ride.
Tuesday came around, like this Dallas thing, it's
Mm-hmm.
still right there. I mean, we can still go.
And
Wednesday came around.
I think that was the day we found out that somebody at the rodeo had
Yeah.
Corona
Mm-hmm.
and went to the cookout.
Right.
We didn't go to the cookout. We did go to the rodeo, but then it turns into so the way rodeo is done here, a lot of people buy a season pass. They do, if not all, a good amount of the activities. Most commoners don't. They catch a concert and go to the carnival. Um, but anyway, your odds of sitting next to someone or interacting with someone who had been to the cookout are pretty high.
Yeah.
And so, or interacting with somebody who had interacted with somebody who had it at the cookout. You know what I mean? You got the cooking staff, you've got patrons. I mean, so that's when it got real for me.
Yeah.
But then I think also that day, well, same thing, right? We found out somebody who went to the rodeo had Corona, but also they shut down the rodeo.
Yeah.
And as soon as they shut down the rodeo, I looked at Alonzo and I said, "It's time to get groceries." Like, I don't think people had started getting too crazy with the groceries yet. But
no, I think it's a little crazy because
no, it wasn't crazy. It just got crazy.
I said a little crazy. It was a little crazy because
when you went in there. Oh,
yeah.
You said it was full, but it wasn't crazy. So it wasn't chaotic yet.
Yeah.
The shelves weren't clear yet.
The only thing that was gone was the toilet paper.
Yeah.
That was the only
thing. Yeah. Toilet paper was already gone.
And actually, when we went to the grocery store a couple of days before, I think probably on Monday, we went to the grocery store and remember we was getting a couple things. And you told me to get toilet paper, and I was like,
"Oh my god,
they ain't got our brand, so I'm not gonna get."
Listen, I have dropped some major keys
and
on
it was
him
like
this entire
5 toilet paper left, and I'm like, "That's not our
brand."
So,
what the?
But that was before like the real the shit hit the fan.
And I didn't realize because I was like I in my mind had already knew, okay, let me start getting my stores ready, right? And so I was so busy doing that I didn't even pay attention that it came back to the cart and didn't have toilet paper until we got home. I was like, "Where's the toilet paper?" He's like, "They didn't have what we use." I'm like, "Oh my god, I could kill you!" Like, why would you not listen to me? Like, I don't know. For some reason, throughout this, not that I'm like some mastermind, but anytime an event happens, I'm like, "Go now." Yesterday was one of those times. Actually, before the president spoke, I can't remember what happened yesterday that made me say, "Oh, the mayor, governor, I don't know who that was from New Jersey was talking." Okay. And he shut down the bars and the restaurants. He was like one of the first to do it, or at least the first person I saw do it in the morning. And I said, "Go now. I got to go now." So I went and got some more things, but Alonzo has been like, "We good."
Yeah, we good. Like, if anything really happens, I'm gonna have to just go in somebody's yard and take somebody's stuff. I don't know. I mean, I
What?
don't think it's like that serious though.
Go in somebody's yard and do what now?
And go to their house and take somebody's stuff.
Oh my
But I don't
god.
think it's gonna be that serious. No, I can't do that down here. I might get shot. Everybody
Yeah, everybody
toting
has a gun.
guns. Yeah. But like, I mean, I'm taking it serious, of course, but I don't know.
I just realized we didn't even test our mics.
It's fine. I think it's fine.
Okay.
Okay. Why you gotta ask now? You say now.
Pandemic
Wow,
Productions.
we're doing this.
Pandemic Productions.
Anyway. So that Wednesday, that's when everything started shutting down. The NBA shut down.
Yeah.
Like when the NBA shut down, I'm like, okay, whoa, wait a minute, it's time to.
It was a rodeo for me. It was the NBA for you.
It was NBA for me
because the NBA shut down that night. I think. Yeah.
That
After the
Wednesday
rodeo.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So and then we went to the rodeo before that Friday before, and we went to see Chance the Rapper, which was really good too.
Amazing concert. We had such a good time.
Really good time.
We ate bad.
Yeah.
Honestly, though,
not too.
It was
bad.
a jip because
actually,
somebody told us about it, and she told me it was brisket nachos. Well, it wasn't brisket nachos. It was a brisket Frito pie. Oh my god! But the portion was literally like.
Yeah.
We got it, and Alonzo was like, "What is that?" And then we shared it.
Yeah, it was like $17.
Yeah, it was. It was $15.50. I remember exactly.
What is this? This is it?
Yeah, but
that's
listen,
rodeo food.
That little tiny bowl of brisket, whatever it was called.
Yeah.
Rocked my world.
It did.
It was
really
good.
It was really good. It had all the fixings on it and everything.
Yeah.
It was so good. But yeah, that night, I think that was the first night I got off keto. Like the first major night I got off keto because we had we had Chick-fil-A too. That's what
you had Chick-fil-A. I didn't have Chick-fil-A.
You had chips.
Oh yeah. Stop telling my business.
Anyway, so we did that, and then we went back on keto, of course, like that.
Yeah.
And then last night we just went all the way.
Why are you telling all my business? I didn't say I wanted to share, even though I did put up an announcement. Yeah. That summer body's on pause.
Yeah, everything's got to be on pause now. Like,
yes,
it can't do it. We can't do it. I mean, we was holding out because Janelle's birthday is on Sunday, so we was holding out for that. But yeah, this stuff is going down. Like everything is shutting down. Like restaurants and bars and
not that restaurants make a difference in whether or not we do keto. But my concern is even produce is running low. And when you eat keto, you use a lot of produce. Well, anyway, I cook with a lot of fresh produce in my cooking. And when you're cooking, 2 to 3 times a day, breakfast, lunch, and dinner, you run through that really fast. Like our local HEB, I'm sure you've seen HEB on the news somewhere because they're just, I don't know, killing it. Anyway, the bulk of their produce, it's a Texas thing, but I'm just saying they've been doing such big things that they may have been on national news.
Okay.
Or if not, either way, it's a grocery store.
That's your Texas pride talking.
Yes. And just like most people know about Whataburger. I'm tired of myself in this hair.
I don't know about Whataburger till I came here.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Sorry.
You made me forget what I was talking about.
Anyway, so the produce.
Yes. They only had like a wall full of cucumbers and like a little bit of organic stuff. Mm-hmm. So it's like either no produce or pay organic prices. And some things, which by the way, I think it's called the Dirty 15. If you're ever getting to a kick to where you want to only eat organic, look up the Clean 15 or the Dirty 15. There are vegetables that even if you buy it organic, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
So look into that and don't be bamboozled. Also, eggs yesterday were only, there was only cage-free eggs. Mm-hmm. One of the packs was $5, $4.68, and the other pack was $2.47 for eggs. Yeah. So I feel like keto-friendly products is like for us on keto, we usually boil a dozen a week and then keep a dozen for like scrambled eggs. Mm-hmm. I mean, that's already changing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's already getting a little wayward to where I'm like, in order for us to meet all our major nutrients or whatever.
Yeah.
I don't know. That could be an excuse, but we haven't completely fell off.
And
yet. Yeah. But I have prepared myself and my family that if we do start eating pasta or if we do start eating grains, I have that in storage too.
Yeah. So we're not like all the way off, but It's been here. It's only been twice actually too. It's only been twice, and it's only been for like dinner.
Right.
We've been off, so it's not like
Yeah.
a whole day. We like
killing it.
all eating all the bread or anything like that.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, we still got bread. Praise God. Our keto bread is still coming into the
Yeah.
store. Ooh, did we tell them about Sola bread yet?
No.
Oh my gosh, you guys. Okay,
yeah.
I think we told you about the keto fresh baked bread. Sola bread is like mass produced like other breads, and you can get it on your bread out. You know, like look up SOLA bread company, Google it, so you can find out where it's at near you. This bread is so good, and I think it's 3 net carbs per slice, opposed to like 16 to 48 per slice of regular bread.
Yeah.
It's amazing. I made grilled. Tuna melts. I made tuna melts with it the other day. It was amazing. So if you're doing keto and you're following us for keto tips, check out the Sola bread company.
Now, real quick, the bread itself is small. It's like it's smaller than average bread, but it's still good. It's still good. The kind that we get is like, was it sweet oak or something like that?
Yeah, and there's also
honey sweet oak.
I don't think it's, or maybe. And then there's also like a buttery sweet and a deliciously seeded. So if you like a lot of seeds in your bread, they have that. I mean, it's good.
But that sweet oak or honey sweet oak or whatever it's called, that one's like the best one. I feel like it is.
Well, you haven't even had the other ones.
Well, there you go. That's how I'm not lying then. I'm not lying. Is it the best one? Best one to me, at least. So that's what's going on. And what else we're gonna talk about? We're gonna talk about something else. I know we were just staying in the house.
Yeah.
For this is like our second week, going on our second
right,
week.
Right, because we kind of already quarantined ourselves during the week of spring break, which was a week before all this hit the fan.
Right.
So it's been an ongoing thing for us. For us, what has worked, I think we're probably gonna start venturing more onto our back patio, so Kingston at minimum can get some outside play. But for us, what has really helped is just taking a drive every day. We usually take it in the afternoon or the evening, and we just take a ride. Yeah. Sometimes it's to the grocery store. But honestly, we went to Home Depot the other day, and I had like a really hard time because we got there and they didn't have any cart wipes. Yeah. And Kingston insisted on, first we were like, okay, well, we just won't do a cart. Well, Kingston insisted on being in a cart. And so we put him in there, but then I was freaking out because all it takes is, because of course he's holding onto the handle. All it takes is for him to just, put his hand in his mouth. Yeah. And so it made me really frantic. Like Alonzo, I felt like wanted to like shop and like, hey, what do you think about these light fixtures? And I'm like, let's go. You didn't say light fixtures, but you were like shopping. And I'm like, let's get what we came for and get out of here. Yeah. Yeah. So, Jordan's here. He just walked by.
Yeah. So they're out of school. I'm out of school. She's working from home. It's just getting real crazy. We're not fighting. What is that?
We're not fighting, but he's getting on my damn nerves.
I'm
like, at least once a day, I'm like, can I tell you an Alonzo pet peeve of mine?
We're not physically fighting.
No.
There we go.
Have y'all seen that video in Italy? In Italy, where that wife is playing a recorder on the balcony and her husband is so annoyed with her, he physically boxed her. Yeah. Like, wop, wop, wop. Like, box. Like.
That's away from me. Stop.
We haven't got there yet.
We're not there yet. We're not physically fighting.
But I tell Alonzo about himself at least twice a day.
She asked me today if she wanted me to talk to a divorce lawyer.
Yeah. And I don't even remember what it was for.
I forgot what it was. Oh yeah, because of the sink.
You guys remember how Alonzo gets on me about the kitchen sink, right? I mean, the bathroom sink. And he said he almost divorced me in the beginning because of how wet I made the... Yeah. So today I got out the shower and then I brushed my teeth afterwards, which he hates too. Like, I think that's probably a Janelle pet peeve of his. He's like, why can't you just brush your teeth in the shower? Just brush your teeth in the shower. I want to see what I'm doing, okay? But I got out and
You're so vain. You got to look at yourself in the mirror. That's what it is.
To brush my teeth.
To brush your teeth.
And so I brushed my teeth and I turned it off and he walked by the bathroom and he's like, so you took a second shower?
It's not even that. It's not because you brush your teeth after the shower. You took mad long at the sink. Like, you got out the shower. I just got done brushing my teeth, and you got out the shower, and then as soon as you get out the shower, you went straight to the sink. I just went to like wipe my face, and I was gonna gargle. And I just went to wipe my face. When I turned around, your ass is right in front of the sink.
Taking a bird bath.
Yeah, like. Putting the water on, brushing your teeth for like 30 minutes. Like, what is going on? That's why I'm like, took another bath. It's not because you like left water or anything like that. It was just like, you know, you
Well, I
stood there
felt
for like
attacked. Okay, I felt
15
attacked.
minutes
I felt
in
attacked.
front of the mirror.
Anyway,
So yeah, that's what's going on. She getting on my nerve. I'm getting on her nerve. The kids are getting on our nerve.
oh gosh,
Yeah.
Kingston's trying on every. So I don't know what's going on with my baby, but listen, pick your battles with your toddlers during this pandemic.
Yeah.
My baby wants to wear every shoe he owns at least once a day.
All his shoes.
So he will put a pair on, and probably like an hour to 2 hours later, he'll come back with a new pair and say he wants to put that pair on. And I politely put them on and let him live his life.
I think it's like
He doesn't ask to go anywhere.
Yeah, I think it's slight because like we're not going anywhere. Like we're not going to daycare. We're not
Right.
going out
The
that
church,
much. We're not going
nothing.
to church. Yeah, so I think it's like those little things is like, here's my put on my shoes. This is what we do every day. Why am I not doing this?
Yes. He's been having a great time sleeping in though. Like he's sleeping in now. So
But he been going to sleep late too.
yes, he plays around for like it used to be we'd try to put him in bed. He'd play around for like 30 minutes. It feels like he's playing around for like 2 hours now.
Yeah.
Like just getting up. And you'll see him come in our room and you'll see his little fingers go around the door like this.
I'm like,
and then he'd be like, watching our TV.
Yeah, like what y'all watching?
What y'all here
What
watching?
y'all doing over there? Y'all good? I just want to make sure y'all good. Get your ass in bed. It'll be like 11 o'clock at night. Like, go to bed, man.
Y'all watching HBO?
Oh, man. So, yeah, that's what's going on. But we wanted to come here because we just want to shed a light on the what is it? COVID-19? Is that what it's
COVID.
called? It's COVID.
COVID.
I don't got time for that shit, man.
I don't know if there's any light to that, but
I'm just saying we're shedding a light.
we're checking in.
We're like trying to entertain you guys. And,
oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. Give you something to laugh at. Give you something to watch. Give you something to listen to.
Yeah.
Maybe. Hey, how about you guys watch because you're at home.
You might as well.
So you might as well watch the YouTube
that
y'all made me do.
You working
instead of listening
from home.
Yeah. Just put us in the back screen.
Put us in the back screen.
Yeah, let it play.
Give us some subscribes and give us some likes.
Yeah.
On the YouTube. But yeah, we're just trying to entertain and
Yes. Also,
go ahead.
We're here for a different reason.
It's it was our first anniversary.
Our first anniversary tomorrow.
Tomorrow, yeah.
Or the 18th. I don't know when this is going to drop, but March 18th.
And today is St. Patrick's Day. I know I'm not wearing green, but I was gonna wear green, but now I didn't want to no more.
Anyway.
Okay.
Because you're still making light of it. Like, who cares about St. Patty's Day? Tomorrow will be our 14-year anniversary.
Why would you say something like that?
You care about St. Patty's Day?
What
See, this type of shit I'm talking
about.
What
if an Irish person is looking at the podcast?
I'm trying to talk about... No, well, actually, I might have some Irish friends. I don't really care, though. Because I'm trying to make segue into how important our 14-year anniversary is, and you talking about some damn St. Patty's Day.
I'm just saying, let's not just gloss over St. Patrick's Day. This is
the type of stuff that, like, it's my tolerance level for the foolery is low. It's low.
It's okay.
I can't even decipher between jokes and
it's okay.
Like interruptions.
It's okay. Don't worry about it. But anyway, so before I was rudely interrupted, our first anniversary is tomorrow.
Yes.
And we just like acknowledge it. We don't like celebrate it or anything like that, but we acknowledge that was our first anniversary. Mainly because Janelle don't give me nothing. And I asked her why you ain't give me nothing. She go, well, you messed up the first marriage.
No, you played that out, homeboy. So that's over. But I do take it as time served. How about that?
How can you do both?
I can do both.
Why?
That is time served. That is time that we've had together.
It's time served.
Anyway, let's get to the nice part of this conversation.
We should get something, like a little something.
What I said this morning is, for me, it hasn't even felt like 14 years. No. Like, I know that time has passed, but it doesn't feel like that at all. Like, it just feels like we've been growing and loving one another and, I don't know, creating a life.
At times. It doesn't feel like 14 years. I'm just saying at times.
You did not even say that this morning.
But
now he's trying to play me out again. That's why his marriage got played out.
Because you was like, don't play no jokes. Don't say nothing cute.
Yes. So why are you doing it now?
I can't do it. I'm not playing a joke.
Okay, go ahead and say your
At
truth.
times, it doesn't feel like 14 years.
It doesn't, but at times it does. Like when?
At times, because it feels like, okay, it feels like I knew you for all my life, but it feels like just yesterday we got first married. That's what I'm saying. Like
that's what I just said. No, I said, I know that time has passed, but it doesn't feel like that.
I don't think you said that. But anyway,
run the tape back.
I don't
listen.
But anyway,
we're about to cut this short because he already getting on my nerves and it's early.
So basically, I was agreeing with you.
That's exactly what I just said. I know that time has passed. So
why did you get mad when I say?
I feel like that's a whole other podcast because we've had this conversation. If you don't acknowledge,
it does feel like it, but at times it don't feel like it. Like it's the same thing.
I'm
acknowledging.
Not really.
What you said.
Not really.
Okay. You see, you trying to think I'm trying to be funny. I'm not trying to be funny. I'm trying to agree with you.
No, I feel like you're trying to be like, oh, maybe not for you, but for me, it feels. You're about to see live action how I get pissed, go from 0 to 100.
Look, okay, so I mean, I'm not gonna be. I'm for real. There's been times where, like, you know, it feels like we've been married forever. Like it's been so long, and then there's been times where it's been like it's only.
Talk more about that.
What?
It feels like we've been married forever. What does that even mean?
Like we've been together for a long time.
And how does that make you feel?
It doesn't make me feel any kind of way. Like it just makes me realize how long we've been married or how long we've been together.
I'm gonna do a poll.
What is this? What happened?
Because ladies, I need you to tell me, does that not sound like there's a negative connotation to that?
What did I say?
Sometimes I feel like we've been married forever.
What did I say? What's wrong with that?
Is there not a negative connotation
to that? What's wrong with that? No, it's not negative. I'm being for real. I'm being kind to our relationship.
How is that being? Okay.
What?
Wrap this shit up. I got my work phone going off anyway.
Okay, so yeah, it just has. When you realize it's been 14 years, it's been like, whoa, like where'd that time go? Like you can see like all the things that we've been through, and you can see like all the things that we accomplished as a couple, and all the things that we've done.
People we've created.
Yeah, people we've created. Yeah, places we've been. And everything that we acquired and everything like that. It's just like all that stuff that you actually see or that you realize. It's like, wow, it's been like 14 years. It's crazy. It's like I know 14 is not like a milestone or anything like that, but
it's a big deal.
It's a big deal. It's a big deal. So yeah, when we realize that, it's just like, getting yourself the pats on the back, like, we did that.
I don't know why I didn't like that pat on the back.
I don't know either. Like I don't got corona. I don't got corona.
It ain't about corona. It's about I can't wait to rewind this tape when we done.
What? Why would you see? You still on it? Why are you
I'm still on it? I'm still on it. All the ladies watching can see it in my face that I'm still on it.
Let's get past it.
Anyway, for me as a woman who got married at 19 years old, and I mean that really changed the game for me because there was a lot of life there that a woman nowadays at 19 would not do and would experience different things. Especially for me as a woman, I had different plans for my life, and so it really switched it up for me. I don't really know what road I'm going down. Maybe I'm subconsciously being trying to counteract you. Yeah, like you took away my life. No, I'm kidding. No, I'm kidding.
I had so much life in front of me. And then this motherfucker, you're like, what? What is...
No.
Let me check my work phone now. Go ahead, do your thing now.
No, but it has been a big deal for me. It has shaped who I've become. I say all that to say that my life didn't go down the path I thought it was going to go down at 18, but it has gone down a path that has been so much sweeter for me. Being a mom was not only something that I didn't know if I wanted to do, but something that the doctors told me they didn't know if I could do. And now I have 2 beautiful babies, and you guys know about our miscarriage. So I've been blessed with such beautiful life experiences, but also been blessed with such a wonderful life partner who, even though he's getting on my nerves in the pandemic, I know he holds me down. And so
that's funny. It's not funny.
That's funny. So I'm grateful for that. And I'm great. I feel like I've always said too, when I moved to North Dakota at 19 years, well, I think I was 20 by the time I moved there, 20 years old, and basically lived my 20s there. I feel like it was God telling me to slow down. Like I was a troublesome teenager in my own right.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And so I feel like moving me there gave me peace. It gave me a different direction in life. And it just really shaped who I became as a woman. And so I'm very happy for that and proud of that. So it's like it's our 14-year marriage anniversary, but it's the anniversary of so many other things in my life that changed once we took that step, and all for the better. No, I have no regrets about it.
No, I don't have no regrets about it either. I'm so glad that we got together as as young as we did, the time that we did. I am really proud of the fact that who you became as a woman, who you became as a mom. You surprised me on like every occasion. You used to like not surprise me in a bad way, but surprise me in a good way on how much you've, you know, I don't want to say changed, but you've grown and you've developed. So it's just so what's the word I'm looking for? It's just like I don't know what the word I'm looking for is, but I'm just excited and happy that we've been through all this kind of things. We've done all this stuff, and we've been through like trials and tribulations, and all the stuff that that's happened in the past. To be here and to say, it's been 14 and a half years. It's crazy. It's crazy. So I'm glad we're still together. I'm glad that everything is still intact. Yeah. I'm sorry that I get on your damn nerve this past couple weeks. But you got to remember that I said I love you first. And I love you first. And you're welcome for saving your life because you was going down the wrong path. You was going this way.
Jesus saved my life. Jesus in North Dakota saved my life.
He brought me in, so he was like, go help her out. But you saved my life too. I was doing crazy stuff too. So you're not the only one that was doing crazier stuff. You were doing crazier stuff, but but
don't be trying to meet my crazy.
But yeah, I just proud at the fact that we in the middle of our crazy, or the beginning of our crazy, we came together and made something happen and have something come out of it.
We were smart enough to know to hold on to each other through it all, through the marriage at a young age, through the divorce, and even now we're smart enough to know that we're each other's life partners and we're better together.
Yeah.
I'm grateful for that.
Yeah. So just wanted to acknowledge it.
Yes.
Acknowledge that we've got married 14 years ago for the first time, right after St. Patrick's Day. Yeah. And the pictures that we had was me in my uniform, or my Air Force uniform, with my no stripes, and your pink dress.
That I got on sale at David's Bridal, and it was a bridesmaid's dress.
And the ring that we got from Walmart.
No, I didn't get married with a ring from Walmart. Remember, we went to the BX.
Yeah, we went to the BX
and bought me a gold ring with a point. I think it was a half a carat. No,
I don't know.
I think it was a fourth a carat.
Okay.
A fourth a carat diamond, and then I bought a band, which I miss so much. But it was just it wasn't meant to be a wedding band, but I got it, and I got so many compliments on it because it was unique. Yeah. It was a braided band. I guess this is kind of homage to that now because my band on my ring is braided now too. But pearls that I had bought from like Claire's or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah. And shoes I got at Payless.
And a couple friends
that our dog ate later.
And then
some really good friends that some of those people we're still friends with now and have been supports in our marriage.
And lunch at, was it Denny's?
It was brunch at Denny's.
Yeah. So all wonderful. That. And then we are here now with our 2 kids that is getting on our damn nerve.
But we love it very much. And they complete us.
Okay. Whatever you say, dear.
We have, but the funny thing is, you know what I'm enjoying? Back to pandemic. I'm enjoying that I get to see my kids in a different light because I'm getting to see them much more than I normally get to see them.
That's true.
As well as I realize how much they are just carbon copies of Alonzo and I. Like Jordan is very much Alonzo, Kingston is very much Janelle. And it's scary.
Yeah. It's like, and I guess they're getting each other's nerves too because they're arguing back and forth.
Yes.
And like, how do you argue with a 2-year-old? But they're arguing back and forth, and Kingston is like, no!
Yeah, he's getting really good at no, and he means it. And I like it. I like it that he knows how to say
Stop
no.
it!
Yeah.
Jordan, stop it!
He lied on Jordan yesterday.
I went to his room and I said, "What are you doing?" And I forgot what he was doing.
You said you should have asked for help. You should have asked Jordan.
Oh yeah,
or
he was
mommy
playing
or
with
me.
his remote for his TV because he watches YouTube Kids or like Disney, whatever. So I think it was stuck on something and he couldn't get it, and he was like trying to climb up and get the remote. I'm like, "What are you doing?" And he said something like, with the baby talk. And I was like, whenever this happens, you got to come get me or mommy or
ask Jordan for
help. And he said something about Jordan. I'm like,
yeah, he tried to say, I told Jordan. And Jordan was like, I don't even know what he's talking about.
I instantly knew that he was lying. I was like, why are you lying? Why are you always lying? Like, what are you doing? You're 2. Why are you lying already? He lies already. I tried to put him to bed, and
he's like fighting it, and then he was like, I poop.
It'd be like, and that's like, oh, you did? Stop lying. Get out of here. Because you can stay up a little bit longer if you poop. I don't know why is that.
Because he gets his diaper changed.
Yeah, he gets
But also it's interesting to watch how we parent them because we see each other in them. So I think we show them grace based on that. Like,
that's true.
We show each other grace in our personalities because we're accustomed to each other, right? So I feel like he's more graceful with Kingston because he just sees a little mini Janelle and he can deal with his shit, right? More. And for me, I'm like, sit down and be quiet. So Kingston clings to him more. And for me, I see the smart aleck, the quick wit, everything from Alonzo and Jordan. Yeah. And so I have a tolerance for it. And I'm like, okay, baby, I get it, but just relax. And Alonzo's like, shut up, man.
Yeah. Just yesterday, we were telling him that we were going to go somewhere, and we told him we was going. And he was like, I'm not going to say yes because I don't want to say yes. Because
you expect me to say yes, so I'm not going to say
it. Yeah. So the yes thing is like, when he says, he's like, yes. So he's like, I'm not going to say it. And I'm like, so I'm walking away about to get my shoes. And I'm like, that's an Alonzo thing to do.
Yes, it is very much
like, not to show your excitement, not to show how happy
because you don't want to give anybody satisfaction.
Yeah, like just
twisted.
You got to be cool at every time that you.
And me and Kingston are like, any little thing happens, we're like, high five, yes.
Yeah. So that's what's going on.
At the Williams household.
Yeah.
We're going to wrap up because I got some things to do.
We got it. She got to go to work. Mm-hmm. And Jordan has school. They didn't share anything home for him, which I see like other people's doing like schoolwork, but we just give him schoolwork, whatever.
Yeah.
So, and then Kingston is do whatever the fuck he wanted to do. Yeah. That's basically it. So pray for us.
Yeah.
So that's what we got. Y'all take it easy, and like we said, just look at the YouTube page because you ain't got shit to do either. Mm-hmm. If you need toilet paper, hit me up. It's $5 for 4 sheets. The small sheets, the small joints, 4 of those is $5. So that's all we got. Y'all take it easy. Be safe, be healthy, and don't shake nobody's hand. Don't give nobody no hand claps or anything like that. And don't let anybody cough in your face. And ever. Don't let anybody cough in your face. Don't get that disrespectful. All right. I'm Zoe.
And I'm Jen.
And y'all take it easy. Peace.
We got so much history, baby. That's right. Maybe. That's right. Maybe you and I were meant to be. Maybe I'm crazy.